I started off like getting peaking like interest around it in like 2018, 2019ish, but then I officially took it serious in 2021. One day I was just sitting on my couch and I
Mhm.
just remember I was always like listening to remix and just especially the Genius breakdowns, like the specific songs I used to listen to. Yeah, since like I'm still like a student as of right now, it's been really tricky because I try to post as much as I can.
What are the type beats that you're posting? Who are you targeting right
Yeah,
now? So my guest today is Prod by D. He's been a producer for a while now. He's gonna share his story really quick,
thank you
and
for having
then
me.
yeah, for sure, bro. And I want to start doing this so other producers get inspired by different stories. He's been making beats, and we just want to hear his story out. So yeah, man, talk about like how long have you been making music for?
Well, I've been making beats since 2021, but
Mm-hmm.
like through like ups and like downs, I'll say like technically around 2019, 2018. There's just
Okay.
like a lot of interest, like I peaked a lot of interest around that time period. I was like in high school, which I'm now in college, but at the time it was really like on and off. I was listening to a lot of music and just hearing other like beats around the time, and I just always wanted to know how it was being made. So I'll try to use like I'll start off with GarageBand. So I started off like getting peaking like interest around it in like 2018, 2019ish, but then I officially took it serious in 2021, which is like 3 years ago already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And so officially, then you kind of been doing beats like maybe I would say like 3 years, like doing it
this
like
is like
more like
yeah 2 months ago.
professionally. Okay.
Yeah,
You
two
said
months
so.
ago today, like 2 months ago, like from this year was marked my third year of producing. Seriously,
That's awesome. That is awesome. And then how did you get into it? Like, did you just like dabble into it, or you just decided one day I'm just gonna pick it up?
I've actually a story I vividly remember. I'm gonna go like just straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it was more of like one day I was just sitting on my couch and
Mm-hmm.
I just remember I was always like listening to remix and just especially the Genius breakdowns, like the specific songs I used to listen to. And I used to think to myself like one day like why not just like see how they're making it, like why not learn how to make beats? And I wanted to search I took some time out of my day just to search up the softwares which I ended up coming across FL Studio, which
Mm-hmm.
I felt was best for my the interest and skill sets, and I ended up doing that.
Oh, okay, man. So
Yeah,
as of right now, that's a really awesome way to begin. By the way, I feel like a lot of producers, kind of have a similar way of starting off.
yeah, and the
But
rest of this, I just kept going from there. Like I never stopped going since then.
what? So right now, do you have a type B channel, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I have a Type channel. I started like I'll say a couple months into like I have two channels that I actually
Mm-hmm.
originally had, but I just started posting on my other one, and then since then I just been posting.
Okay, and then how long have you been posting on the type B channel for?
So I'll say like late of 2021 until like as of today of this recording.
2021, and how has that journey been so far?
Yeah, it's been very challenging. At the same time, it's been very like inspiring too because I've met a lot of very talented other producers as well as artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's a great way to just get my ideas and my vision as much like I mean just to get it on YouTube and just hearing different perspectives on it. I feel like that's what's really dope about it. And I feel like just about in terms of music, in terms of the Type B channel, I feel like it's more ups and downs. I feel like too because I don't really prioritize or care about the results, even though if it comes in, like it's still a bonus to me. But I always feel like there's a lot of trial and error too. Yeah,
Okay, and then you said how long have you been posting on that type B channel for?
for 3 years.
3 years. And where's your like around where's your subscriber count at the moment?
Yeah, I feel like based off like why my subscriber count isn't like where it should be based
Mm-hmm.
off how much I've been posting. I feel like it's more of the type of beats I've been making because it's all over the place. But my subscriber count is like around 400, like 57 at the time of today. So
457, and that's you posting consistently every other day, or how is your like your
uh
day-to-day go by posting?
yeah, since like I'm still like a student as of right now, it's been really tricky because I try to post as much as I can, but
Mm-hmm.
I would say when I was starting off, like I would post like almost every other day. But now I started posting like I can't go more than a few weeks without posting. Like if it touches 3 weeks, then I post at least a video in that span of time
so
or two
so you're saying you would post one video a week right now, like one video?
at least, yeah. And if it doesn't get to that point, I'll like make up for it and post like multiple videos
Mm-hmm.
in that time of like the times I miss pretty much.
Okay, so
because
like posting, would you ever think like posting more would probably like help the channel a little
absolutely, yeah.
bit?
I feel like if I just prioritize more, like if I dedicated
Hmm.
more time to like the type channel, I definitely will see like I'm already aware of like what it takes, and I feel
Yeah.
like it takes a lot of consistency like in anything in life too. So I feel like if I really spend more time posting more beats
Hmm.
strictly towards that, I know that I would get a lot better results.
Okay, that's cool. And what can you do? You mind sharing like the type beat channel that you have? Like what are the type beats that you're posting? Who are you targeting right
Yeah,
now?
absolutely. When I first started, like it's still been the same, but it's changed a little bit over time. I'll say like the a lot of like very like faster type of beats, like Chief Keef type of beats, or
Okay.
like Southside type of beats, or like Future type of beats. I like a lot of that type of style. A lot of producers or artists based off of Atlanta.
And that's who you mainly target. Like, is that what you put exactly like on the title? Is Chief Keef and Southside?
Yeah, mainly Chief Keef and another like producer named DP Beats, as well as like just yeah, mainly DP Beats and Southside. If I ever get to the producing like
Oh, okay, okay.
standpoint, yeah.
And like, and how many beats you think you've uploaded since you started?
Oh, it's a question. I feel like
You
it's
don't
been
have to
hundreds
guess.
since then.
Okay, so there's like an estimate. How
Yeah,
much again?
like around let me see, 400,
400. 400 beats.
like
Okay,
just 400.
wow.
Because like yeah, I started off actually making gaming videos,
Uh-huh.
and I think that's what also kind of like was sort of conflicted with like my analytics too. Because I don't know why I decided to do this, but I decided to just make it on one channel. I started off making like 2K videos, NBA
Uh-huh.
2K, the video game, and then I just shifted from that to making beats, pretty
Oh,
much.
okay. So right now, what would you say is like what's your biggest struggle as far as the type beat channel? Is it mainly
I definitely.
like
Yeah, I'm already knowing that.
is it
Oh,
like
my what?
not posting enough? Is it the people you're targeting? Is it what do you think it is?
I feel like it's a lack of like intent too, because like I feel like it's hard to get it out there for me personally, like just getting it to many different platforms. I'm already aware of this. I feel like you like posting on TikTok, right? I feel like if you just post on YouTube, it's harder to like really get it pushed out instead
Hmm.
of just one platform, right? So that's one thing. The second thing I feel like I struggle the most with is definitely just um because like just being very like one goal oriented in a way, because I
Hmm.
feel like type beats perform well when you target or cater towards like a specific audience, like, which I feel like I struggle with a lot because I'm always like I feel like the way I am too when it comes to like music and the music space is that I'm always like changing, like I'm always like I like to do different things in a short period of time, like
Hmm.
I'm always like looking for something new pretty much.
So have you like kind of just like how do you say it? You've not been consistent with the same type of
Pretty
like
much, yeah.
type beat. Is there any way that we can go look at your channel? Is that possible? Like, can we like look at it together?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
yeah,
I
just
can
to
share my
see.
screen. Yeah,
I'm gonna go look at it. What is the name of your channel?
it is this. Yes, produced by D Soul, just the same as my yeah, Prod
Uh huh.
DY and
By
then
D.
DE. Yeah,
I think I spelled that wrong.
no worries. It should be like one of the first searches because yeah, that name is pretty
I put
searchable.
prod by D.
DEE, like two E's.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I put. It doesn't come. Oh wait.
I could send it to you if anything. Just so
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't pop up. Prod by D
how do you
Soul. You
spell it?
said.
Like yeah,
I spelled
it's
it
like a
exactly
capital.
how it is on your Discord.
Yeah, it's a capital like P and then capital B then capital like just like the prod is a
Mm-hmm.
capital P and by capital B then D capital D D yeah. So spell a little bit. This is with caps pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, everyone, you could just send it to me because I, for some reason, I just cannot find it.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, you can message
It's
me right
in
here, right? Oh, here it is.
yeah. I
I
just
got it.
messaged you. Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate this, man. I mean,
No, thank you for having me, man. Because you
we don't
took the
got to
time out
put
of your day.
this part in the. But if it would be super good if we can, you know, just to show people like different stories. So this is pretty cool. This is I'm looking at it right now. Subscribe ID, yeah, 457 subscribers exactly, and 411 videos, which is a lot. Let's just see what the most
Thank you.
popular video is.
Well, I
And
actually remember yeah, it's a
it's
tutorial
a tutorial
actually.
channel. Yeah, okay. So it's a tutorial channel. So you started doing tutorials like you said first, and then you went for the type beat. And then your latest was 4 days ago, which is not too long ago.
I was planning to actually post yesterday, ironically, but yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
just like stuff like that, like school can get in the way sometimes. So I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
balancing and just prioritizing two things could help out too.
I honestly feel like your type B channel could definitely it has potential, like a lot of potential. Like for in the beginning, I saw you doing like some type of thumbnails that were kind of different. But
Thank you.
I feel like I see where I could see kind of like a problem right now is where you're not using the same thumbnail every time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like this channel will I like if you go look at my channel, I blew it up in like six to 7 months.
I remember that time actually. I really remember that time period. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I came across your
yes. I was
video. Like it was, yeah,
yeah, like I don't know how like familiar you are with because you say you used to like follow some of my channels, but I just out of nowhere, just 6 7 months, just posting the same exact thumbnail. I changed it a couple times, but I would keep it consistent. And what I see by
yeah.
your channel is you got a decent amount of views. It's not like it's completely dead, but it has over 100. A lot of these have over 100. Some over have over 200, 300. And even though it's been over a year, but I feel like the thumbnails are not as consistent.
Consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like what I was just talking about this too in school, like in
Mm-hmm.
design.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like why it's like that is because like when it comes to like any like consumer, like I feel like it's important for them to like it's not important, but I feel like they cater to, or they resonate more when it's more consistent and it makes more sense. That makes sense. Like
Yeah.
with anything, like you know,
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Yeah. It could be. I mean, like I said, like if you would probably like just fix the thumbnail and then post like maybe at least 3 times a week, I think your Type channel will take off. To be honest,
Could you
like
repeat that one more time, please? I didn't catch what you said. My bad.
sorry, like I said, if
No
you
worries.
would post the same type of
Of video
thumbnail, like just change
or thumbnail.
just change the picture, but just put the like go for instance, this one says free huncho times burner bands type beat 2023 calling my line. It was
Yeah.
posted 2 months ago. If you would use just that thumbnail, like that style,
No, no, like no text. I think was it text on it? I don't think there was.
there's no text on it. No,
Okay. Yeah, I know.
like I'm just
I
giving you an example. You could choose one of them. You could choose the future times Tron type beat two, like gotta fly. Um, but I feel like if you were to use any of these, because the artwork is not bad, it's actually good.
yeah.
If you
I
would
really
just
appreciate
use
that. Yeah.
any of these and just stick with one, like, and then just change the picture, just change like the little things in there, but it looks just like the same. Like people will start recognizing what your thumbnails look like. I think your channel will take off because it has potential. Like I see you have over 50 views on like most of these, so I think it's just a matter of people starting to know your brand and clicking on them. Because in the beginning, I was getting 50 views too, like 50 to 100 views,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it just started taking off. Um,
So I think I lost it when I started to change completely everything, like, the whole trajectory of it pretty much. I
mm,
feel like that's what happened too. Like
yeah.
where like I was on the right direction and like it just started to get confusing and like a little overwhelming for the viewers.
Mm, okay. It was confusing as into the point where because you switched
I was
your tutorial to type beats. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like and like just like the 2K videos too, because I was making tutorial based videos and like just gameplay videos, and then I switched completely. That's two different like niches, like with
Yeah. No. There.
gaming and
Yeah.
music production.
To be honest, there's a lot of producers that may be like going through the same thing right now and saying like it's probably because it's honestly for 457 subscribers, I wouldn't worry too much about you switching it up right now
Branding?
because you're still
Yeah.
relatively small. The channel's not really is not huge yet. If you had like 30,000 subscribers and you're like I just switched it, I would be like, ooh, that's gonna be tough to like regain
Just like with
traction.
just like anything, right? Like with your name, like I agree
Yeah,
with that. Like your name, your
yeah,
aesthetic, your brand, everything. Yeah,
yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
if I wanted to change my name, for example, right now, this would like be the best time.
yeah. technically, yeah, everything. Like right now, you're still at a good time where you can do whatever you want. I would say, like I said, stick to one thumbnail, search title, and then can we hear one of your beats? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Cool.
You
Let's
can
go
no
on.
worries.
Gotta fly right here.
Oh, that's a I definitely love too.
All right. Here we
I
go.
that's the first time.
Future times Tron. We got comments too. Look at that.
Right. This shit don't stop.
That's pretty hard.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is for sure good. All right. Cool, man. Honestly, the beat is good enough like for you to be able to sell it. I'm gonna just click on your links right here. I'm going all
Yeah,
over your
thank you,
page
man.
right now.
I actually that was actually my voice too, if you were wondering. Like the vocals, I don't know if you got to it, but that was my voice.
Oh, really?
I
Oh no, I,
recorded.
I don't think I got the vocals. Wait, you have there's tech
It.
there's let me see. Okay, so it's just your vocals right here.
Yeah. It was just
Oh,
an
the
idea
beat
I had at
switch
the
up.
time. Oh yeah.
I mean, as far as like technicalities go, how do you say like there's distorting a little bit. I mean, the beat is not. It's a
Yeah.
good beat. Like it should get views. It should get this. Um, Something I did notice when I clicked on the link, it took me to the BeatStars marketplace, which
Oh really? Oh, I didn't
honestly,
even. I
honestly,
didn't
like that is probably like the biggest no
mistake.
because like you're
Yeah.
leading people into some place where they can't even log in probably and they can't buy like that. So you would have to make your own BeatStars page whenever you get a chance, like your own website. I mean, like from you can make it from BeatStars. It's called a pro page.
Yeah. Beef
Um,
starts, bro. Yeah.
so that's one thing I did notice about it. Like, oh, okay, like the BeatStars pro page is like not there. And your Instagram's there, everything's there, everything's good except for that. People are not gonna be able to go buy beats if they're not in the pro
If
page.
you can't even get, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, so like have you I don't know if you mind me asking this, but have you made any sales since you started posting these on YouTube?
I don't mind answering this question. Actually,
Mhm.
no, I actually have never sold a beat, never placed anything.
Okay.
I don't
So
have to know.
so probably one of the reasons, thank you for sharing by the way, and probably some of the reasons why it's because of that. It's because nobody can click on your link. Well, they could, but they go
Yeah.
to the marketplace. So they're never gonna see the beat like because in
It's
order
tedious.
in
Yeah.
marketplace you gotta have an account first to buy a beat there. First you gotta have an account, then there's way other producers out there that they could probably get lost in the marketplace and go somewhere else. And then instead of them clicking on your actual website, which is your pro page, and I don't know how much BeatStars charge for this. I don't think they charge a lot though. I think there's like a monthly ten
Yeah.
dollars subscription
I
or
think it
something.
actually changed over time too. Like they
Yeah,
did something recently. It was like recent time. Yeah.
yeah. So there, it's not too bad. It's not bad at all. And if honestly, if you would just go and do that, get a pro page, bro, I think it'll change. And then if you stick to, and then the last thing I forgot to check was the titles.
The
Um,
titles, yeah. I feel like titles and thumbnails are like the most important, like in anything.
this is one thing too. Like you're not sticking to just one artist. And I know it's hard. I know it's super hard to stick to one. It looks like you're doing more future type beats sometimes. That's what it looks
It's
like the
all I
most.
agree, yes. I thought when I first started off, I actually for some reason thought it was better to like to be more versatile at first.
Hmm.
So maybe I agree though. Like sticking to one like specific lane or like artist,
Yeah.
I can see why that like why that would
Yeah.
help out.
It'll help out because then YouTube's gonna start ranking you into like what
You'd be
you
known
need
for
to.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's gonna start ranking you, and they're like, oh, and then more people are gonna subscribe to that type because that's all they want to hear. They want to hear those type beats. You know, they want to hear those specific type beats, which is the
It's like I feel like even like for like any like musician or like any creative like you go to that specific person because of their signature, like what they're known for.
yeah,
Like that's why you're there. Like that's why that
yeah,
plays a role too.
exactly. It's a big role actually. It's something that you got to build momentum. So I think if you switched up your the title for sure, like stick to one, even though it's hard, you could even start two type beat channels where you're putting another type beat and another channel. Like I'm doing Drake on another one, doing Drake times Future. You could do Drake times Future, mix it with that one, or you can then Don Tolliver as a whole nother
Well, like
like
so you're saying like one artist and like maybe add like another artist just to complement, like not compliment, but like just like a kind of like a sub. Like yeah, I don't know. I think that's what you mean. I'm not too sure.
yeah.
Like where you add like another artist. Yeah.
So it just depends. Like if you like that beat that I just heard, I could hear maybe like Don Tolliver and Drake and Future on it. But you don't want to put all three. Just maybe put Future type times Drake type beat or something. Future times Drake type beat or something like that. And then, but always have Future in the title. Always have Future on the title written down. Always make a Future type beat. And then that's what I try to tell other producers too. Is like sometimes, like I know this is kind of like a business. You don't want to make the same type of beats all the time, but that's technically what it takes to just make it like as for your channel to kind of start getting some traction. You're gonna have to start posting the same type of beats and just different, just to create different melodies and everything like that. Like it's a way to. There's ways to do it, of course. If you're a producer, you can make those type of beats all day. Like, oh, this is the type of beat I can make all day. Then I would say stick to that type beat almost every single time to make it work. But man, your channel has potential. It's not dead. Honestly, it's not. Like you could definitely pick it.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. I actually recently thought like I was considering actually like stop posting on it,
Yeah.
but something told me just figure the trial. I was still like giving it a shot,
Hmm.
But that's good to know that it's not like over with pretty much,
It's not
because
even
there's
close.
a
Yeah.
lot of it's crazy like a lot of time has really been spent on like especially in my earlier like 2K videos. I spend like sometimes days on like a 2 minute video or
Uh,
like a 1 minute video
okay. Yeah. You see, like
for like the edits. Yeah.
yeah. You would spend in like right in the type beat. You don't have to spend any time editing. It's just you just post it. You just got to find the right picture. How about this? We could do like a update of how your journey went. Let's take a month or like not a month. Let's do 2 to 3 months,
That's good.
and
That's
let's
perfect.
just
Yeah.
say
And I mean,
if you can start posting at least twice a week, if that's
that's no
possible.
problem. I know that's no problem. Yeah, because it'll be the summertime too, so I'm pretty confident I'll be able to pull it off if I
Okay.
stay disciplined and persistent. Yeah.
And then after that, like let's just say you can use and make some little adjustments, use the same thumbnail every single time and use the same title every single time. You could add some stuff like in addition, like I said, times this and that, and then we'll see how that goes. And only make those type of beats, even if you don't make those type of beats, but somewhat like near those type of beats. I'm pretty sure you're still gonna get more views on the channel, and then you'll start getting some more traction. And you'll start getting more motivated, and I feel like you'll definitely it'll skyrocket for sure. But I mean, that's totally up to you, man. If you want to do that, like
Yeah, I
no
agree.
pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But I
It's
mean,
up to the
I
person.
know you want your channel to get some traction. I don't know if that's kind of like one of your biggest goals, but just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I feel like if you I just feel like it'll like if the work will show, I
Yeah,
feel like if you really put the time in, like that will come not like naturally, but if you're really like working towards whatever you want to get to,
yeah,
I feel like that it really like it can really manifest itself.
yeah. No, definitely. I for sure, bro. You can definitely make it happen. So yeah, let's try that out and let's see what happens and whatever happens. But before we head out or we just I know this is like a type B type of thing, and I do want to do with this with way more producers. You're my first one that I do this with.
Well, I really
So,
appreciate that. That's an honor. Yeah,
no,
that's
it's
really
super
appreciate.
dope that you. I'm really really thankful that you're open to share everything, like what like your type beat channel, how you started making music, everything, because I know I want to start doing more interviews like this, and in between do interviews with people that already have like gotten a little bit successful too, that have had seen success with like their type beat channel or just with music in general, like getting placements. I'm gonna start doing all of that on this channel, but I also want to get the story of the producer on the journey as well, and seeing like what they're going through and what they're what they're gonna fix and what their struggle is right
It's
now.
amazing. Wow.
So hopefully
Yeah,
this
and
could
that's the
inspire
parts.
people because yeah.
I feel like that's the parts we don't see too as like creatives, you know? Because like
Yeah.
I feel like even like my peers or like my circle, I feel like it's always like the positive, but you don't always see like it's like what I shared earlier. Like it's not you don't see those parts like the time and like I feel like it's good to be aware, like just to let people know, you know,
Yeah,
just like
definitely. I feel like everybody needs a platform, especially for, like I said, people like that need maybe, I don't want to say guidance or anything like that. I'm not a mentor or anything, but just maybe
yeah,
some a little bit of adjustments, and then they could see other producers do this, and then be like get inspired to see others that, oh, you know what, I'm not the only one going through this type of thing.
yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have any questions for me? You can ask me whatever you want, however many questions you have.
Man, I didn't think you're gonna. I wasn't too sure you're gonna. I didn't even think you're gonna ask me that. But
No, you could go ahead. You could think about it too. My editor probably edit some of this stuff.
I was gonna say, I have one question actually. I remember like you made a video recently about like 20 like a message to anybody that's like in their 20s or like
Oh yeah,
any
yeah,
like time period.
yeah.
What would advice like it can be outside of music or anything in that lane? Like what would you advise someone in that like age stamp or like just anybody in general, you know? And,
If you're,
like, any advice? Yeah.
I see this. The thing is, I'm already 30, and I see this
Yeah.
generation that I'm like, it's a different generation, man, than what I grew up with, and I feel like sometimes I feel like a old man with these like with kids or something, But I'm already established. Like I have my house, Thank God we were able to buy our house with my
Congrats
wife,
on that,
and
man.
I have two kids. One's 5, other one's about to be 2. So like I already be like, I have a family, I have my house, the American dream, apparent supposedly was what people say, right? But
Yeah.
that's not what it is. But I see these young guys. Some of them are taking advantage of it, but I'm talking to the ones that are not taking advantage of it. Like you have no idea how good you have it in, not in terms that because you're not married, it's like in terms that you have so much time right now.
Time.
Like look what it's
Yeah.
it's 5 in the morning right now, and this is the only time I could do this because my kids are asleep, my wife's asleep, and I don't have to do any other stuff right now. But once they wake up, I like to devote my attention to them. So that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah.
I mean, if you're an 18-year-old, if you're not even 18, like from 15 to like 27 or 28, I feel like you're already, 28 is already like a old way, like not way older adult, but you're older, you're more mature. Um, Not saying that younger guys can be or younger people can be mature, but you have so much time that you have no idea, and you're gonna regret it once you're probably my age and you say, "Damn, I had all that time for free and I didn't do
Can I
anything."
say one thing real
Yeah.
quick? When you say like you regret it, I can actually experience. I can relate to that because like even though it's like I was still pretty young at the time.
Hmm.
I'll say like 13, 14 ish. Like I remember vividly when I was like 18, 17. I was like, man, like, why didn't I start producing when I started editing or doing like YouTube seriously like around that time period? And
Hmm.
I'm only 20 right now, so it's really interesting you say that because that's why I'm doing all the things I'm doing now, like 2021 ish.
Yeah.
So
Dude, 20 is like that. You're a baby, bro. Like you
yeah.
just graduated from high school like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
You're
really,
just
I'm actually turning 21 in 3 days, so it's time really goes by, like
oh,
you
in
said.
3 days. Oh, happy early birthday.
I really appreciate that.
No, honestly, you're doesn't matter 2021. I'm saying you're barely like starting life. Like I've had already 10 years, and like yeah, I'm still young. I do consider myself still young, but I'm not. the teen
Yeah.
young. I'm not that 20 young anymore. So I know different things. So that's why I'm trying to tell other producers, like, take advantage of that time, man. Right now, you don't have a girlfriend. If you do, you do, but you're not with her 24/7. You probably live with
Yeah.
your parents, and you don't have a mortgage, you don't have rent, you don't have bills to pay, you don't have anything. You could maybe your cell phone, your car, maybe that's it, but that's your stuff. And I tell 20-year-olds, like, take advantage of the time, man, because you have no idea how fast life goes. And then later on, when you're 30, some like any 30-year-old will tell you, like, yeah, like, your 20s, you really should cherish them, and do what you want, make mistakes, do trial and error, and do whatever you want, and trying to try things out, because you have time, trust me. And I'm not saying 30 you don't have time, but it's a little harder because your mind will be somewhere else, and it
Yeah.
won't be
You're
like
right.
right now. Like, so please, 20-year-olds, hear me out, take your time. I mean, well,
Yeah.
take your time and use your time wisely,
Yeah.
for sure, man. I mean, yeah. So do you have any other questions you want to ask?
So that's about it.
Yeah.
I'll say that's about it. Yeah, I didn't really have any questions like planned or anything in mind, but that's something that just came
Yeah.
from like I was feeling.
Well,
Yeah.
if you have any other later on, you could always DM me, bro. So, you know, and shout out to you, Prob ID. Thank you so much for doing this, and we'll have more producers on for sure. And if you guys want to be, if you want me to just not rate your channel, but just kind of review your channel a little bit and stuff, comment down below. Say, hey, I would love for you to do this to my channel, and we could do way more. Thank you for being the first one, bro. Hopefully
It was
this
an honor.
leads
Thank you
this
for
leads
having me.
this leads to more, for sure, bro. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you again.